In that acylation reaction, the second one is reaction with anhydride. Reaction with anhydride. Let's see anhydride. For example, primary amines. RNH2 reaction with anhydride. Anhydride example CH3, C double bond O, C double bond O, CH3. This name is acetic anhydride. Acetic anhydride in the presence of pyridine. See, here NH2 group acts as a nucleophile. It attacks this C double bond O group, then it becomes O minus. And here H plus and this O minus converted into acid as the byproduct. Now the product is CH3, C double bond O, NH bond R. Okay, plus the byproduct is CH3, C double bond O, OH. Acetic acid is the byproduct. That acid will be neutralized with pyridine. Pyridine is the base. Okay. N-alkyl ethanamide. This alkyl group, if R equal to CH3 means it will come CH3 group. R equal to C2H5, it will come C2H5. R and H2 are the primary amines. Primary amine. Now its name is N-alkyl. How many carbons are present? 2 carbons containing amide, ethanamide. N-alkyl ethanamide. Okay. For example, secondary amines you have to take R2NH. The secondary amines reacts with anhydride. Acetic anhydride. Reaction with acetic anhydride. In the presence of pyridine, we are getting the product is CH3, C double bond O, bond N, bond R2. N comma N dialkyl ethanamide plus the byproduct is acetic acid. Its name is N comma N dialkyl ethanamide. Dialkyl ethanamide is the product. Here tertiary amines, no reaction. No reaction. So primary and secondary amines are react with ethyl chlorides or anhydrides as well as esters, forms N-alkyl or alkyl substituted amides. Alkyl substituted amides are the products. Okay, this is reaction with anhydrides. In the same way, we can explain reaction with esters also. We can explain the reaction with esters also. See, is it clear? Clear na for all? Check that once again. Okay, let's see. Next one. Reaction with esters. So they react with esters also, they form same product. Reaction with esters. For example, primary amine RNH2, primary amine. Reaction with ester, you take any ester, ethyl acetate formula CH3, C double bond O, CH2 bond CH3, ethyl acetate or ethyl ethanoate. This IUPAC name what ma? Ethyl ethanoate is the ester. In this R plus ethyl group place, you can take methyl also, methyl ethanoate. They react in the presence of pyridine. This nitrogen containing lone pair electrons are attacking at carbonyl carbon. This will come outside. Then the product is RNH. Sorry. The product is CH3, C double bond O, NHR, plus the byproduct is CH3, CH2OH. Ethyl alcohol is the byproduct. Means N-alkyl ethanamide or N-substituted amides are the product. Alkyl substituted amides are the product. The same way, secondary amines R2NH. Two alkyl groups are attached to the nitrogen. Those are called secondary amines. When secondary amines reacts with ester means you have to take any one of the ester. CH3, C double bond O, CH3. What is this name? Methyl ethanoate. In the presence of base pyridine, now the product is CH3, C double bond O, N. This terminal nitrogen attached to alkyl groups. N comma N dialkyl amide. N comma N dialkyl amide plus CH3OH is the product methanol. So like that, these all reactions are called acylation reactions. Means amines, primary and secondary amines react with ethyl chlorides, anhydrides and esters, form N-alkyl amides are the product. N-alkyl amides are the product. Okay. Here one important reaction is there in that acylation reactions only. Let's see. Benzoylation reaction. Benzylation reaction means nothing but reaction with benzoyl chloride. Reaction with benzoyl chloride. See this benzene place alkyl group means ethyl chloride. This at that alkyl place benzene is there means benzylation reaction or reaction with benzoyl chloride. Reaction with benzoyl chloride. That reaction is known as Schotten-Baumann reaction. Schotten-Baumann reaction is very important named reaction for subjective exams as well as objective exams. Schotten-Baumann reaction. What is Schotten-Baumann reaction or what is benzylation reactions of amines? Primary amines. You have to take primary amine, that is RNH2. Primary amine reacts with benzoyl chloride. in the presence of pyridine, in the presence of base, then what happens, ma? This one hydrogen and chlorine, they lost HCl. Loss of HCl because the nitrogen acts as a nucleophile. Now the product is C6H5C double bond O NHR, means N-alkyl benzamide. N-alkyl benzamide is the product. This R plus CH3 means N-methyl benzamide. N-methyl benzamide will come. See, if for example CH3 NH2 reacts with benzoyl chloride, in the presence of pyridine, CH3. N-methyl, nitrogen attached alkyl group is methyl. N-methyl benzamide. Okay. So these reactions are called Schotten-Baumann reaction. So instead of alkyl group, we can take benzene ring also. If we are using benzene ring, then that is called aniline, aromatic primary Aromatic primary what, ma? Aniline. That aniline reacts with benzoyl chloride. Aniline reacts with benzoyl chloride in the presence of pyridine. The product is, what is the product name? N-phenyl. Because the nitrogen attached group is benzene ring. Benzene ring as a substance, its name is phenyl group. N-phenyl benzamide. N-phenyl benzamide. This reaction is known as Schotten-Baumann reaction. This reaction is known as a Schotten-Baumann reaction. It is very, very important, ma. Important named reaction. So that reactions are called benzylation reactions. Explain benzylation reaction. Give one example. Like that means we have to write statement and we need to write one equation. Or explain Schotten-Baumann reaction. Explain Schotten-Baumann reaction means what we need to write? We need to explain aromatic primary amines, either aniline or alkyl amines reacts with benzoyl chloride. We are getting N-alkyl or N-phenyl benzamide as the product. This reaction is known as Schotten-Baumann reaction. This reaction is known as Schotten-Baumann reaction. Is very, very important named reaction, ma. Okay. Let's see next. Next chemical property. Is very, very important, ma. Reaction with reaction with benzene sulfonyl chloride. Its molecular formula, benzene ring attached SO2Cl group, is known as benzene sulfonyl chloride. This reagent having one specified name is there. It is called Hinsberg reagent. Hinsberg reagent. Hinsberg reagent. Okay, what is Hinsberg reagent? That question they are asking in objective examination as well as in subjective examination also. What is Hinsberg reagent? Hinsberg reagent is nothing but benzene sulfonyl chloride C6H5SO2Cl is known as Hinsberg reagent. Okay. Now see how that Hinsberg reagent reacts with primary, secondary and tertiary amines, and what is the nature of that product, that we need to discuss, and what is the importance of this reagent. What is the importance of this reagent is also very, very important. Hinsberg reagent. First is reaction with primary amines. Primary amines. What is the primary amines general formula? RNH2. Primary amines general formula is RNH2. RNH2 reacts with, this is just like a acylation reaction type only. Okay. Now, loss of HCl. Then the product is NHR. NHR means N-alkyl. Benzene sulfonamide. N-alkyl benzene sulfonamide. If you observe this product, this nitrogen contains hydrogen atom having acidic nature. Having a acidic nature. See, whenever primary amines, this primary amines reacts with benzene sulfonyl chloride or Hinsberg reagent, the product in that product nitrogen having acidic hydrogen atom. That's why this product is soluble in alkaline solution. It is soluble in alkaline solution because of nitrogen atom having hydrogen atom. It has acidic nature. It has a acidic nature. Due to that acidic nature containing hydrogen atom present at nitrogen in the product, it is soluble in alkaline solutions. It is soluble in alkaline solutions. Now come to that. In the same place, aromatic primary amine means aniline also we can take. Aniline. Then the product is what is the product name? The product name is N-phenyl benzene sulfonamide. N-phenyl benzene sulfonamide. This is also having acidic hydrogen at nitrogen atom. It is soluble in alkaline solution. So like that, primary amines reacting with benzene sulfonyl chloride, the product is soluble in alkaline solution. Now let's see secondary amines. Reaction with secondary amines. Reaction with secondary amines. For example, R2NH reacts with Hinsberg reagent, that is benzene sulfonyl chloride, loss of HCl. The product is like this. What is the product name? N, dialkyl benzene sulfonamide. It is insoluble in alkaline solutions, insoluble in alkaline solutions, because the product does not contain acidic hydrogen atom. That's why when primary amines react with Hinsberg reagent, the product is soluble in alkaline solutions. But secondary amines react with Hinsberg reagent, the product is insoluble in alkaline solutions. What about tertiary amines? Tertiary amines, no reaction. Tertiary amines, no reaction. So that's why Hinsberg reagent react with primary, secondary and tertiary amines, forms different types of products. Primary amines, they react with primary amines, the formed product is soluble in alkaline solution. Secondary amines insoluble, tertiary amines no reaction. That's why Hinsberg reagent is used to distinguish or to determine the primary, secondary and tertiary amines. So among the following, which reagent is useful to determine or to distinguish primary, secondary and tertiary amines, are used to separation of primary, secondary and tertiary amines? What is that answer, ma? Hinsberg reagent. What is that answer? Hinsberg reagent. Why we are using in practically? Because the Hinsberg reagent react with primary amines, the resultant product is insoluble in water, or insoluble in alkaline solutions. When react with secondary amines, the resultant product is primary amines product is soluble in alkaline solutions. Secondary amines, the product is insoluble in alkaline solutions. Tertiary amines, no reaction. So due to these different types of products, their nature, solubility nature in alkaline solutions, according to that character, Hinsberg reagent is useful to distinguish, or useful to separation, or useful to determination of primary, secondary and tertiary amines. Primary, secondary and tertiary amines. It is very, very important. Very, very important, ma. Okay. Observe once again. Okay, let's see next chemical property. Next one, ma. reaction with HNO2. Reaction with HNO2, nitrous acid. HNO2 is nothing but nitrous acid. HNO2, nitrous acid. So, how that primary, secondary and tertiary amines react with nitrous acid? That we need to discuss, and what is the importance of that reaction. Alright, okay. First, generally this HNO2 is produced when react with NaNO2, sodium nitrite, plus HCl. Sodium nitrate plus HCl, they combine or react to produce HNO2 plus NaCl, sodium chloride. This instant HNO2 react with primary, secondary and tertiary amines. Let's see. Reaction with primary amines. Reaction with primary amines or reaction with aliphatic primary amines. RNH2. Reaction with HNO2 plus HCl. Then forms RN2Cl. Loss of water molecule. Okay, N2 plus Cl minus. This is salt, alkyl diazonium chloride. Alkyl diazonium chloride. These alkyl diazonium chlorides are unstable. Immediately they react with water, because in this reaction the byproduct water is present. So they react with water, forms converted into alcohols. Converted into alcohols and liberates nitrogen gas, N2 plus HCl. Okay, so aliphatic primary amines, very important ma. Aliphatic primary amines react with HNO2, nitrous acid, or sodium NaNO2, sodium nitrate plus HCl mixture. They forms one intermediate product, that is diazonium salt, alkyl diazonium chloride. That alkyl diazonium chloride is unstable, and they hydrolyze to give alcohols as the major product. Alcohols as the major product. So this related questions they are asking in board examination as well as in NEET and JEE CET examination also. In that they are giving CH3NH2, methylamine. Okay, this methylamine react with HNO2 plus HCl. What is the major product? What is the major product ma? Methyl alcohol is the major product. The product is CH3N2Cl, is unstable and hydrolyzed to give methanol. Hydrolyzed to give methanol plus N2 plus HCl. Okay, so this is very important. Aliphatic primary amines only. So aliphatic primary amines are alkyl amines, alkyl primary amines. They react with HNO2, nitrous acid, and they form unstable alkyl diazonium chlorides and hydrolyze to give alcohols as the major product. But what about aromatic amines? aromatic primary amines like aniline. Aniline forms benzene diazonium chloride, means the diazonium salt is very stable. Aromatic amines, aromatic primary amines forms the diazonium salt is very stable. That reaction is known as diazotization reaction. But instead of aromatic primary amines, aliphatic primary amines formed diazonium salt is unstable and rearranged, undergoes hydrolysis to give alcohols as the major product. So that is very, very important. Let's see for comparison. Reaction with aniline. Reaction with aniline. See, aniline. Aniline is aromatic primary amine. Aromatic primary amine. React with HNO2 plus HCl at 0 to 5 degrees centigrade. 0 to 5 degrees centigrade means very low temperature. We need to use ice bath. Then is convert to gives. Benzene diazonium. N triple bond N means azo compounds. Diazonium chloride is stable. That's a benzene diazonium chloride is very, very important organic compound, is useful to synthesize so many different types of organic compounds. But aliphatic, it is aromatic diazonium salt. It is aromatic, stable because of resonance. But aliphatic unfortunately it hydrolyzes to give alcohol. But this reaction is known as diazotization reaction. This reaction is known as a diazotization reaction. What is diazotization reaction? Aniline reacts with NaNO2 plus HCl or HNO2 plus HCl at 0 to 5 degrees centigrade temperature or lower temperature forms benzene diazonium chloride. Benzene diazonium chloride is known as diazotization. Aromatic diazonium salts. Diazonium salts are stable when compared with aliphatic diazonium salts. These aliphatic diazonium salts are unstable. Immediately they hydrolyze to give alcohol. But the aromatic diazonium salts are very stable. We can extract this compound. This compound is useful to synthesize further organic compounds. We can synthesize already Sand-Meyer reaction, earlier we discussed it. What is the Sand-Meyer reaction? Reactant benzene diazonium chloride is useful to preparation of chlorobenzene, bromobenzene, iodobenzene, cyanobenzene, and different types of organic compounds we got, or aryl halides we got. Okay, that's why benzene diazonium salts are very, very important, and their chemical properties also very, very important. So this is the reaction with primary amines. Okay, let's see. Reaction with secondary amines. their reaction with secondary amine. Okay. See, for example, R2NH, secondary amine, react with HNO2. HNO2 is nothing but OH bond NO. This hydrogen and this OH group, the loss of water molecule forms NO compound, N-nitroso dialkyl amines. N-nitroso dialkyl amine is the product. It is yellow color. Yellow color product will form. Nitroso compounds having yellow color. So this reaction is known as Lieberman's reaction, or Lieberman's reaction, or Lieberman's test. Lieberman's reaction or Lieberman's test. Secondary amines react with nitrous acid, forms N-nitroso dialkyl amines. Is yellow color product. Is known as a Lieberman's test. Is known as Lieberman's test. What about tertiary amines? Tertiary amine. R3N react with HNO2. HNO2 having one acidic hydrogen is there. Then we are getting R3NH plus NO2 minus trialkyl ammonium nitrate. Trialkyl ammonium nitrate is salt